Deltas are landforms that form at the mouth of a river, where the river deposits sediment as it slows down upon approaching the ocean. The formation of a delta is a complex process that involves the interaction of multiple factors, including the river's flow rate, sediment load, and the shape of the coastline. One of the primary factors that contribute to delta formation is the decrease in the river's velocity as it approaches the ocean. As the river slows down, it loses energy and can no longer carry its sediment load, causing the sediment to be deposited at the mouth of the river. Over time, this sediment accumulation creates a network of distributaries, which are smaller channels that branch off from the main river. The distributaries play a crucial role in the formation of the delta, as they allow the river to deposit sediment in different areas, creating a complex network of waterways and landforms. Another important factor in delta formation is the tidal range, which is the difference between the high and low tide marks. In areas with a high tidal range, the sediment is more likely to be deposited in a specific area, creating a more defined delta shape. On the other hand, in areas with a low tidal range, the sediment is more likely to be dispersed along the coastline, creating a less defined delta shape. The shape of the coastline also plays a significant role in delta formation, as it can influence the direction of the river's flow and the distribution of sediment. For example, a coastline with a concave shape can create a larger delta, as the river is able to flow more easily into the ocean and deposit sediment in a wider area. In contrast, a coastline with a convex shape can create a smaller delta, as the river is forced to flow around a point of land, reducing the area in which sediment can be deposited. The sediment load of the river is also an important factor in delta formation, as it determines the amount of sediment that is available for deposition. Rivers with a high sediment load, such as those that flow through areas with high levels of erosion, are more likely to create large deltas. In addition to these factors, human activities such as deforestation, urbanization, and the construction of dams can also impact delta formation. For example, deforestation can increase the amount of sediment that is carried by a river, leading to the formation of a larger delta. On the other hand, the construction of dams can reduce the sediment load of a river, leading to the erosion of the delta. The Nile Delta is a classic example of a delta that has been formed through the interaction of these factors. Located in northeastern Egypt, the Nile Delta is one of the most fertile regions in the world, with a rich soil and a high level of biodiversity. The delta is formed by the Nile River, which flows through Egypt and empties into the Mediterranean Sea. The Nile Delta is approximately 240 kilometers wide and 160 kilometers long, and it is home to a wide range of plant and animal species. Another example of a delta is the Ganges Delta, which is located in South Asia. The Ganges Delta is one of the largest deltas in the world, covering an area of over 100,000 square kilometers. The delta is formed by the Ganges River, which flows through India and Bangladesh and empties into the Bay of Bengal. The Ganges Delta is home to a wide range of plant and animal species, including the Bengal tiger and the Ganges River dolphin. In conclusion, the formation of deltas is a complex process that involves the interaction of multiple factors, including the river's flow rate, sediment load, and the shape of the coastline. Understanding these factors is crucial for managing and conserving deltas, which are important ecosystems that provide a range of benefits to both humans and wildlife.